my Tenant secret, turning me into a woman. Exhausted from the festivities of the night, I had succumbed to sleep, still wearing my celebratory outfit. Unbeknownst to me, as I drifted deeper into slumber, my new Tenant stumbled upon me, the remnants of the evening's merrymaking etched into the fabric of my attire. My name is Jamie, and I've recently settled into a cozy two-bedroom flat. Managing the finances has been a challenge, with the mortgage payments always weighing heavily on my mind. I had often wondered how I could boost my income, and one evening, inspiration struck. Why not rent out the spare bedroom? This could bring in the extra cash needed to meet my mortgage obligations and perhaps even exceed them. I concluded that a female tenant would be ideal, someone who would be more likely to respect the space and maintain cleanliness. So, I placed an ad in the local newspaper, looking for a woman to rent the room. I wasn't keen on the idea of sharing the space with a man, particularly one who might enjoy noisy gatherings, sports, and late-night drinking. I braced myself for the procession of candidates. The first applicant was a stark contrast to what I envisioned. Piercings, tattoos, and dark symbols covered him, and our aesthetics couldn't have been more different. The second contender, though less visually striking, possessed a voice so sharp and grating it made my ears ache. I quickly realized I needed to keep searching. Then, just when I was about to give up, she arrived, my third applicant. She was everything I had hoped for. Elegant, composed, and with a gentle, melodic voice that made her presence feel like a breeze on a warm day. When I told her the rent price, she responded with such ease. "That sounds perfectly reasonable." As we talked further, I asked her about her lifestyle, expressing concerns about potential male visitors. She reassured me with a calm smile. "Not at all, Jamie. I'm only interested in women." Her directness took me by surprise, but it was a relief. I quickly responded, "That's completely fine. What matters is that we both share a respect for the space and responsibilities." We shook hands, and just like that, she moved in. The following morning, we settled into a peaceful routine. As we shared casual conversation, she mentioned, "Jamie, I hope you don't mind if I sometimes walk around the house in my undergarments." She spoke with admiration for the beauty of women's lingerie, detailing the intricate patterns and luxurious fabrics that surpassed anything found in menswear. With a mischievous glint in her eye, she teased, "I have a feeling you'd enjoy trying on some lacy things yourself, wouldn't you?" I laughed off the comment, thinking it was just playful banter. But when I found myself alone in the privacy of my room, I couldn't resist. The sensation of slipping into the delicate fabrics was intoxicating. Standing before the mirror, I marveled at the reflection that seemed so foreign yet so captivating. One Saturday, she told me she was meeting friends and would be out for the day. I waved her off, and alone at home, I indulged in a luxurious bath, filling the air with the sweet scent of sunflower extracts. I took my time, pampering myself, and savoring the smoothness of my skin after a careful depilation. The door closed behind her with a soft thud as she bid me goodnight. "See you later, Jamie," she called as she left, and the silence of the evening enveloped me. I retreated to my bedroom, standing before the mirror once again, ready to continue my transformation. I began with a light layer of foundation, expertly shaping my brows. My lashes were lengthened with mascara, and soft shadows danced across my eyelids. A rose-colored lipstick completed the look. For the occasion, I chose a soft blush-colored gown from my wardrobe. The strapless bodice clung gently to my form, tapering at the waist, while a large bow added a touch of playful elegance. The mini skirt, delicate and lacy, shimmered as it caught the light, each layer of fabric trailing like the gossamer wings of a fairy. To complete the illusion, I added C-cup inserts for a fuller figure, paired with lace-trimmed satin panties. A sparkling necklace adorned my neck, and delicate rose-hued sandals with towering heels finished the ensemble. My wig, golden and voluminous, framed my face with soft curls that cascaded over my shoulders. As I gazed into the mirror, I was no longer just Jamie. I had become the very essence of a fairy tale princess. Overcome with joy, I descended the stairs, allowing the music to sweep me away. Goblet in hand, I danced, caught in the magic of the moment. The sensation of the fabric brushing against my skin as I twirled was sheer delight. Eventually, I grew tired and sank onto the sofa, letting the music carry me into a peaceful slumber. Time passed, and I awoke with a start when the sound of the door latch echoed through the house. I quickly stood, a mixture of surprise and sleepiness clouding my mind, still dressed in my delicate pink gown and heels. And there, standing in the doorway, was Yasmin, my tenant. She had returned unexpectedly, and there I was, caught in the moment, my expression a blend of astonishment and wonder at the circumstances that had brought us together. Yasmin's eyes sparkled with unspoken curiosity as she took in the scene before her, silently wondering if the night's revelry had already begun without her. I stood frozen, momentarily lost in the delicate hum of the gathering that seemed to ease the tension. With a playful smile, she broke the silence, her voice filled with a teasing edge. I suppose the night's dance was destined for me after all. With a graceful pull, Yasmin guided me to the center of the festivities, her hands encircling me as we moved in an intimate waltz. "You're an enigma, Jamie," she whispered, our movements perfectly attuned to the rhythm of the music. Her eyes seemed to hold an understanding, as though she saw something deeper in my unconventional attire. "Jamie, your elegance goes beyond the fabric," she noted softly, admiration in her gaze. Gently, she lifted the hem of my gown, her fingers brushing over the fabric, her voice a tender compliment. "Simply exquisite." A blush rose to my cheeks, warm and light, as we clinked our glasses together in a toast. As the conversation flowed, Yasmin expressed her open-mindedness about my personal wardrobe preferences, even those that embrace the softness and curves of women's clothing. "I must admit, Jamie," she mused with a wink, "your allure only grows in these clothes." Her words, rich with playful intent, carried a hint of the evening's light-hearted spirits. As night deepened into velvet darkness, our laughter mingled with the soft clinking of our glasses. She drew closer, and before I could process the moment, her lips found mine in a soft, lingering kiss. The wine's warm embrace guided us into a peaceful silence, the world around us fading as we held each other close, two hearts synchronized in quiet understanding. When the first rays of dawn broke through, our embrace was still laced with the sweetness of the night. Yasmin suggested a refreshing shower to start our day, and together, we peeled away the remnants of the evening, eager to cleanse both body and mind. Beneath the cascading water, we shared a playful and rejuvenating moment, washing away the night's energy before stepping out, renewed and ready for the day ahead. In the intimacy of our shared space, Yasmin and I sifted through my wardrobe, selecting garments as if they were treasure. She marveled at the vast array of feminine styles, a stark contrast to the meager collection of men's clothing that lingered on the other side. "I can already picture you in a gown," she said with a grin, her tone teasing yet warm. "You're no longer just Jamie in my eyes. You've become something more." There was a brief pause before she spoke again, as though an idea had sparked in her mind. "How about Fliss?" she suggested, her eyes glimmering with fondness. "It feels delicate, like it was meant for you." I smiled, the suggestion settling comfortably in my heart. "Fliss," I repeated softly. "It's perfect." Together, we picked out an ensemble, a rich red dress dotted with soft polkas, its straps teasingly resting on my shoulders. Beneath it, I chose simple yet elegant intimates, red lace panties paired with a matching bandeau-style bra. Yasmin, ever the stylish muse, opted for a black and white checkered skirt and a crisp white blouse, her undergarments a seamless white satin. As we shared beauty tips and polished each other's look, I found myself falling in love with the subtle art of femininity, savoring each moment of transformation. When it was time to finish our preparations, I slid a glossy golden wig onto my head, its locks cascading down my back. My feet found their place in cherry red sandals, their modest heels adding an extra layer of poise. We grabbed our handbags, neatly packed with all we'd need for the day: makeup, phones, money, and cards, preparing to step out into the world as two fashionable adventurers on a mission. With a rush of excitement, I realized this was my first outing in a dress, and Yasmin's encouraging words made the experience even more exhilarating. As we set off, the thrill of the journey ahead filled me with anticipation. The world, seen through the lens of this new persona, felt fresh and full of promise. We were two friends embarking on an adventure, and who knew what surprises might await us along the way.